Nice. It's for the kids. Oops. Hey everybody. Welcome to welcome ladies, gentlemen, and friends beyond the binary. My name is Gamer Ed, and welcome to Gamertalk with Gamer Ed. Season 2, episode 2. We're making some good headway in this season. There have been some fantastic developments behind the scenes. My brother has begun streaming on Twitch, and recently he's been playing Monkey Ball, which is what I talked about last time. I actually filmed that before he started streaming, and it was quite a coincidence that he started streaming that. He's been playing some levels I've never seen before. Since he's playing it, I shouldn't I shouldn't speak to the legality of his game acquirement, but he's been playing some levels that I've never seen before. You guys should definitely go check him out. Artiehead, Artiehead. We're becoming a regular old head family, with Artiehead, Eddiehead, and which isn't canon in this channel, but my channel name is Eddiehead, and my Minecraft username. Speaking of Minecraft, we should talk about that at some point. Maybe not today. But anyway, my sister as well. It is my biggest dream that she will also begin posting creative content to the internet in some form or another. We've got me on YouTube, Artie, Arthur, Lewis on Twitch. Who knows? Maybe she'll end up on Shark Tank. That would be quite a development. Anyway, let's get into the sitch of today's episode. Today we have probably some of my favorite games of all time. Pikmin Uno, or just Pikmin, as it is the first installment. And Pikmin Dos, as they would call it in Mexico or Spain, and probably a lot of South American countries where Spanish is the common tongue. Both of these are, beyond a doubt, some of the best GameCube games I've ever played, and I will never forget, and I will replay them at least once every 5 years. I guarantee it, for the rest of my life, because they're that good. Pikmin, the whole idea behind Pikmin is you've got your captain, your guy Olimar, who's a Hocotation from the planet Hocotate, or Hocotate. I don't exactly know. I started playing. Something that's great about video games is, it's really up to you. You don't necessarily got people jumping down your throat like you would if you called Hermione in Harry Potter. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it Pikmin. You can call it Pikmin. Just, freeform language. That's what I'm all about. Freeform language. Oh wow, this is. Oh, I haven't had Earl Grey in a bit since I haven't been filming these, but that certainly never fails. Okay, so you got your little guy Olimar. You can see him right there. He is a Hocotation, and he works for like a scrap company maybe on the planet Hocate for his boss, this dude. And he was on vacation, I'm pretty sure, just flying around, cruising around in his little space mobile, just chilling out. Needed a break from the family life, I guess. And his partner Louis. So he goes around. He's in a spaceship, and then he gets hit by a asteroid, and actually ends up down here on, you guessed it, Earth. Earth, long after humans have departed entirely. So, what he comes up against is his ship's messed the smec up. And he has to get it repaired by the time he gets back. But he has 30 days because oxygen is poisonous to the Hocatations. They can't breathe it. So he's got 30 days of life support before his life support runs out, and he is toast. Burnt toast. So then he comes across these little pick guys, these little pick men here. You got the red ones, the yellow ones, the blue ones, and in the second installment you also have the purple ones and white ones, each with their own special abilities. They follow you around because I guess they have nothing better to do, because they don't have any leadership skills or anything. He's got to get his ship repaired. In the second one, he finds himself in tons of debt. So he has to bail out his company, or the company's in debt, and he has to bail out his company. But whatever the case, go check them out. Gotta be the highest quality, some of the highest quality games that I've ever played. Analog, we're reaching the point where the transition into analog hour with Gamer Ed. One of the first items that you get in Pikmin 2, in order to bail out your company, is because you're like scrapping stuff from the planet that's like rare artifacts, like from human life. One of the first items is a Duracell battery. And for analog hour today, I thought I'd make it a little topical. I was going to use a different item that I won't name. It's a cube with colors on many sides. I don't want to name any brands because you never know what'll happen on YouTube. Because since the adpocalypse, since PewDiePie said some pretty messed up stuff, I doubt he'll ever recover from his antics on the bridge. But the Duracell something fun that I used to do as a kid is it's easy with a 9-volt since the two ends are close together. But little known fact, tongues are conductive. So if you take your Duracell and I've got two little 16 gauge copper wires here. That's about it. It's not It's not that, like, I mean, it's kind of exciting, especially with a 9 volt, but this is only a 1.5 volt battery. But what it does is, you know, the electrons coming out the, the electrons being sucked off your tongue from the positive end of the battery, you get a little tingle sensation. It's kind of fun. I used to do it as a kid, and so I'm glad I could share it with you guys. Yeah, return to your childhood. There's a lot you might uncover. Some things you wouldn't expect, but it's all for the best. So Duracell out of the way. I wanted to get to Gamer Retcon Hour with Gamer Ed, and then immediately transition to Gamer Talk viewer correspondence hour time. With today, the viewer is my sister, who goes by the Plume de Gnome, Lou in town. I'm Lou in town. And unfortunately, it's not Lucy Head. Actually, not unfortunately, because honestly, I go by many names. In fact, Gamer... Meta Gamer Talk with Gamer Ed time. I have a new series that I'm starting called Eddie Red's ASMR, where I read stories to my viewers. I hope you guys like it. The last one I read was the first chapter of Victor Hugo's Hunchback of Notre Dame. It was extremely difficult to get through. It took me about 45 minutes. So difficult because of all the French. There was a lot of French. There was a lot of Frenchisms, French history, pedanticism, just such opaque writing. Like, it's not transparent at all. You just, like, freaking misty, how did this sentence begin again kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go with some easier ones from now on. But anyway, go check out those videos if you're interested. Now, coming out of Meta Gamer Ed, meta-analysis with Gamer Ed, we're back with Gamer Talk viewer correspondence hour, and my sister, Lewintown, said, what did they say? I think they said that Retcon Hour was their favorite. They were really glad that I brought the term retcon to the surface of the English language. It's a contraction of retroactive and construction, and the point is to retroactively create a new environment create a new context for things that you have said or the current situation. So anyway, retcon, I said in the last video, I said that Dole Bananas probably did not sponsor Monkey Ball. But it was just speculation. I did a little research, and I found that there's so little information on this. I plan on reaching out to the Dole Corporation for a little response. Hopefully I can get through to them. They have a toll-free number, they've got email, they've got a post office box, probably the size of a garage for a Nissan, about the size of a Nissan, because Lord knows how much fan mail they get for providing bananas to the people of America. Right, but I did some research. It's uncertain. It's not well, established, the reasoning, but they actually removed the Dole logo from their bananas in Monkey Ball Deluxe, which was the third installment of the Monkey Ball series on the Xbox and PlayStation 2, around the mid 2000s. And in one article from 2005, they said, it was because of a licensing dispute, but, people in the comments had things to say like, don't confuse licensing for sponsors, or don't confuse licensing for product placement. That's why I don't read comments. They can get pretty bad. They can get pretty aggressive. Like if someone posted that on my video, I don't even know how I would respond. So anyway, I'll get back to you guys on the retcon, and coming out into Analog Hour with Gamer Ed. There's no portion of this that's left. And then coming out again to Gamertalk with Gamer Ed. Games. Go check out Artiehead's Twitch streaming channel. He seems to do some streams in the evenings, Pacific time, maybe between 4 and 6. And if you're lucky, you'll catch him, and me there along with him, in the comments at least. Exciting developments. All fantastic. Let's wrap it up. We're getting close to the 20-minute mark. Don't want this to go on too long, but thank you all for watching. This has been Gamer Talk with Gamer Ed. I am your host, Gamer Ed. And this has been Gamer Talk with Gamer Ed. Have a great sleep. And if you are going to sleep, if it is evening where you are and you're approaching that point, feel free to watch some of my Eddie Red's ASMR for a little bit of relaxation. I try and keep it a little peaceful. I drink some more calming tea instead of Earl Grey. Earl Grey's a little caffeinated. And I find myself in a nice little cozy nook somewhere and just read to my heart's content. I generally will plan on keeping them a little longer, just so that I'm with you. I'm with you until you drift off. Like a mother holding her child until it goes to bed. Like if you're holding your baby, if you're a mother and you're holding your baby, and it's just sobbing and sobbing, you don't hold it for like 5 minutes and then just drop it. Like, no. Thank you for watching, and I really hope that we can continue as friends and as enjoyers of culture of all sorts, Japanese, American, scientific culture, all of it. We're all in this together, you know. We're all just trying to figure it out. We're all learning. Thank you for coming. I hope to see you again, and thank you. This has been Gamertalk with Gamer Ed, and I've been your host.